Sonnet 85 by William Shakespeare. My tongue-tied muse in manners holds her still, while comments of your praise richly compiled reserve their character with golden quill and precious phrase by all the Muses filed. I think good thoughts while others write good words, and like unletter'd clerk still cry Amen to every hymn that able spirit affords in polished form of well-refined pen. Hearing you praised, I say, 'Tis so, 'tis true, and to the most of praise add something more, but that is in my thought, whose love to you, though words come hindmost, holds his rank before. Then others for the breath of words respect, me for my dumb thoughts speaking in effect. Okay, this is still part of the Rival Poet series, and Shakespeare is saying that very often when he's writing about the fair youth, or when he reads the other poets work about the fair youth, he says, yes, this is true, but Shakespeare is tongue-tied. He doesn't know what to say. It's like when you meet somebody that you really like, you're really attracted to them, and you're just so nervous you don't know what to say. And Shakespeare is saying that maybe this is the reason why Shakespeare is not using flowery metaphors or golden words to describe the fair youth, why he's not using beautiful fancy writing. But Shakespeare's saying that Shakespeare loves the fair youth best. He loves him much better than any of the other poets who are writing about him. And Shakespeare's thoughts are thoughts of love. And these thoughts of love are far more valuable, far more worthy than the words of the other poets. My tongue-tied muse in manners holds her still. So my muse is tongue-tied. My poetry is mute. I find it difficult to write about you or to talk about you, and maybe that's because of manners, that I am being well mannered, that I'm holding my silence out of respect and allowing others to speak. Or maybe he's even suggesting that the rival poet's words, flattery is rude, yeah, and it's a sense of manners that makes him continue in silence. While comments of your praise richly compiled reserve their character with golden quill and precious phrase by all the Muses fill. And the other poet or the other poets are doing their best to capture the youth's character, to write about the youth's character, and they're using golden quill, they're using beautiful, eloquent words, golden words, and precious phrases that have been filed, that have been sharpened, that have been made particularly suitable by the Muses. So he's saying that there is a lot of eloquent and beautiful poetry about you, written by other people, and he listens to this. These other poets, or the other poet, spends his time trying to describe the fair youth. They're doing what they can to describe him adequately. I think good thoughts, whilst others write good words. So the other poet, or the other poets, whilst other write good words, whilst the other poet is writing good words, Shakespeare's only able to think good thoughts, loving thoughts about the fair youth. And the other writer or other poets are putting things down. And then he makes a really interesting simile here. And like unlettered clerk still cry, Amen, Amen. Okay, so unlettered means illiterate. The clerk, or the parish clerk, was a person during the church service who was supposed to shout Amen loudly at the right moment. And this was supposed to tell everybody else, to tell the congregation, who were all illiterate, that it was time to say Amen. However, an unlettered clerk is a clerk who can't write, and this unlettered clerk maybe tends to say Amen too often, because he can't read, he can't follow the service in the book, and therefore he shouts Amen to everything, maybe too often. And Shakespeare's comparing himself to this unlettered clerk. To every hymn that able spirit affords, in polished form of well-refined pen. And Shakespeare saying Amen, it's fantastic. He can only say Amen to every hymn, to every poem in this case, that able spirit affords, that is written by other poets, that they create with their well-refined pens. So he's saying that he says Amen. He agrees with the things that other poets write about him. However, he goes about it in a slightly different way. Hearing you praised, I say, 'tis so, 'tis true. So when I hear somebody writing beautiful things about you, I say, that's it, it's true, you're right, you're right. And to the most of praise, add something more. And then when I hear that praise, I add something more, I add something extra, the bit that's missing from what they say. But that is in my thought. Okay, but I only say this in my mind. I don't say it out loud. I don't write it. In my thought, whose love to you holds his rank before, though words come hindmost. So the fact that this is in my thoughts, this love that I have for you is in my thoughts, makes it more important than the words these people write. Although the fact that words come at the end, for me words come at the end, I find it difficult to write. It's only my thoughts that come out, and I'm not able to write these words of love. Okay, so he knows that he's only it's only his thoughts that contain his love, and he's not able to write this so clearly in words. Then others, for the breath of words respect, me for my dumb thoughts speaking in effect. So he's saying that the youth and he and Shakespeare himself should respect the words that are written about the youth, and also that Shakespeare should be respected for the thoughts of love that he had, because these thoughts are Shakespeare's way of speaking, even though the words do not come out. But in this previous one, holds his rank before. He's saying that my thoughts, which are of love, are more important than these words written by the other poets. So that my unspoken praise is more worthy than the words of those who praise you on paper. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Sonnet 85 by William Shakespeare.